Alrighty, yeah, here it is. So this is a shmup I was able to recently try. So shmup game, yeah. I want to go for a 1cc in this game, though, part of playing the game is leveling up your character, so it's not easy. Just using Lemu-C. I don't know what I'm doing, so just marching to my own beats. I'm not sure if maybe I shot at this guy too early. I love those killer shots I can do. Wow! Let me focus up again. I actually clutched that stage. Whoa. Alright. Way to start off your buff insanity strong. Just going beginner god mode. Hi Dark Link. So, welcome to my obsession with certain shmup games. Keep in mind these games are very intensive, so don't mind if I'm not able to focus. These games are just like that. So if I want to talk about the game I'm currently playing, it's a hybrid between a Danmaku, bullet hell, and an RPG. So basically you've got the hybrid of bullet hell, and then your character levels up as you play across numerous playthroughs. Do not expect the 1cc until you can level up your character enough and obviously gain your own experience in the game. enjoy the patterns that this game has. I love this pattern. Looks really cool to me. There's one that comes up in a later stage, which effectively feels like you kind of move around like you're in a washing machine, sort of. Hi, Square. I saw the follow earlier. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, I'm playing a shmup, and I want to 1cc this at some point. Which is why I'm playing this to begin with. Don't mind that the bitrate completely dies on these streams. This game is brutal on the bitrate. Case in point, I can no-miss this game up to stage 6. Then from there it gets really nasty. This game does have music, by the way. I'm just not listening. I'm just listening to my own. Oh, got that one. Got that one before he hit the bottom. Rainbow balls, I suppose. Wow. Alright, well... Suppose I just go into the final stage with 3 bonus lives to my name. And then there's an extend that comes up later in this next one, the final stage. And I know I'm gonna tank. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Have you put up my input display after this happens? So you can see how much I'm actually tapping away. Right on here is where I begin to struggle real bad. Sometimes these enemies at these higher ranks will fire, for TO's sake, let's just say retaliation. You'd have an idea what I'm actually getting at. Maybe? I don't know. If not, basically, kill enemy, they fire bullets when you destroy them. Okay, this is where it gets really bad. I've got 2 extras to work with. Alright, here's the washing machine. This one's dumb. The key to shmup games, find the sweet spot. Find the sweet spot to things like that, and they won't look so threatening. I call that the washing machine, but more so you're just moving in a spiral. Okay, I have 1 extend going into this boss. Let's see how I do. Oh, when you fire your laser shot, you can cancel bullets. Most bullets, at least. Oh, this is an awkward, this is an awkward variation of the pattern. Oh god. Sometimes those sometimes those lasers will come out in a better way, where you'll have a much more clear path of getting through, but a pattern like that is so scary. I have an extend. Yes! 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 Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay, I guess I just did it on stream like that. One credit clear. I couldn't get close to this off stream when I was trying to play for my first time, so there it is. Nearly 800 million. That's slightly higher than my one credit run that I had before starting the stream, which was like 740 something million. Look at that, 782. Sick. Just post that in. Sweet. I think I'm gonna double level up off of this experience. Yep, I double leveled. Okay, so first of all, thank you guys who came in right at the beginning to see me do this. Now, this is where all the leveling your character comes into play. So after playthroughs, your experience points and anything you collect during your run gets put into your whole inventory for stuff you can buy and also upgrade for future runs. And then the Japanese text in the middle is the amount of stat stones you earned, which kind of takes from your experience points total divided by 1,000 or something. And these stat stones let you further boost your stats. So, oh wait, because I actually managed to get a clear. Oh, I can put my name in. My shmup initials. No way, I didn't even know there was I didn't even know there's like a high score screen like this. And I think because I 1cc it, I can also play. I can save replay. Yes, please. Yes, please. Save replay. Anyway. So I go into status and you can see all these things. There's no English translation for this. The reason why is because this game went into some very, this game went into development hell. This game is still not exactly, like, fully finished, and this game originally came out in, like, 2012 at a Japanese Gaming Expo. And apparently, like, not long after that initial release, the game got leaked onto some 4chan forum, which would be great for there to be some attention from the Westerners out there. However, the developer's response was to completely shut out any possible chance of this game getting any kind of official English translation. So, not only that, but even more so, you would have to buy the game off of a Japanese website called DL Site. And if you wanted to update your game, you'd also have to look into like your like copy of the game in order to figure out how to patch. But anyway, all these things, shot power, main shot, sub shot, orbits. If you see my mouse cursor as I move it around? I'm checking OBS. I haven't tested this. No, you can't. Let me capture cursor. There we go. Okay, now I can put OBS back down. So yeah, you have your overall shot power. Then there's laser power, acceleration. This I know it's bread, but it's not like bread. It's like some form of like discharge or something with a few elements of it. Range, discharge, speed, charge, and some other stats. But you can use those stat zones you get in runs, and you go to this option right here, second last option on the screen, and you can toggle left to right whatever stat stones you want to put into these things. You can freely interchange them at any time you wish. So you can just allocate these however you desire, and it doesn't matter. Think of these like freely interchangeable experience points, as you will, that you can slightly increase the level of these little stats. So shot, laser, discharge, something, uh, iris, I guess. 80, like 80 charge, which is for one of the other ship types you can use in the game, and speed. Well, yeah. Obviously, boost shot if you can, because you can see by having this go from level 0 to 9 here, see this number 392 overall shot power? Just bump that up to 410. Works out. And you can always hit reset if you ever want to quickly dislocate your stat stones, as they call them. The characters can equip 2 different items. So, again, these are all in Japanese, and you can buy these through the in-game shop using stuff you allocated in runs. The main thing I've got here, this specifically increases, I think it's like EXP gain by 25% or something by 25%. There's one item I did originally buy, which I didn't realize what it actually did. It's this one right here. This one has a strange effect on movement. The movement speed when you're doing focus shots and standard shots are reversed. So when you focus shot, you'll be going fast, and then when you're doing your spread shot, like normal stuff, you'll just be going slow. Not what you want. I don't prefer it. I don't recommend it. But it's not just leveling your character you gotta worry about. The levels are separate between Cell and Lemarine. So yeah, if you want to play as the other character, you're gonna need to spend some time making sure you can level that up too, with your own experience points and all that. So in the system shop, I'm just too short on coins to get the score display. Okay, I guess I'll just like there are English translations for the things you can get here, but I'm only buying very specific ones. Here's like the item shop uses the jewels you pick up in runs. This one gives you one extra bomb to use, except that it removes your ability to auto bomb. In which it's basically meaning that you can't use auto guard if you decide to equip this specific item. And there's like 40 different items in here you can buy and stuff. Some of these, when you do look up the translations for them through Schmoes Wiki or something, You really just gotta decide, do you want to go with them or not? And then these two options I gotta mention right here, 24 and 25, these give you stat stone expansion upgrades. So then, I think what it specifically means is that with an insane excess of stat stones through like hundreds of runs, probably around the point you're getting to like clearing hard difficulty without continues or something or whatever. It just depends on how dedicated you are to playing the game. You'll be able to allocate even more sets of like stat stones. Like you can carry an infinite amount, but the amount you can distribute is like you can only get like this would basically increase the amount of level ups you can do to each of your base stats with the stat stones you pick up. Custom shop here is also used with jewels. Custom shop you have to unlock these items. You have to unlock the ability to buy these items through very specific conditions. Um, this one I unlocked by 1cc'ing, which is um, like you can get description of these, but then you can't buy them until you fulfill their conditions. And now I have this little achievement for being able to complete the game. I completed this with rank 1, which is I'm not sure how you specifically describe this one, but if I could, the game has a like the game like most shmups has like a rank system. Not like your typical leaderboard thing, but it has a difficulty rank measurement, which if you can play well enough on the first few stages of the game, you can increase this rank. And you can't bring it back down to an extent. So ideally you can raise this rank 4 times, and if you're like some of the best of the best, you can, or if like you really know your stuff, you can increase this rank an additional 5th time for like rank 4 EX, which is yeah. Now just flash my score. Oh, and it tracks your high score individually for each of the different difficulty ranks you managed to attain. So rank 1 here is where my new high score sits, 782. And I guess from here I'll just update that accordingly. I don't really have anything I can put on the side here. Like I only made this layout in a quick shift till I actually have something. Okay, I'm gonna go for this again. Let me just change some music. Cause like I'm playing. Actually, let me stop playing my music and let me turn on the game's music. Hopefully this doesn't break our ears. I need to check the OBS while I make sure I'm actually playing this right. Okay, now let me go mute this and so yeah. Lemu-C type. Can I do it again? know if the audio is kind of loud. I don't have a good way of testing this because the game pauses if I click out of it. This is loud as hell for me too. I set my headphones way too high. Ah. Okay. My headset volume itself was set way too high. That's why I got so concerned. The conditions for ranking up on these, for being able to increase your rank by playing well in these stages, I don't really know the conditions much at all. I'm only just starting to get into some of this. But the gist is that you have to not take a certain number of hits on these first few stages if you want to increase your rank. I think for some of these stages, I think for the first few stages you have to not take a single hit. So you have to no miss, no hit. And that's also not enough because you also have to obtain a certain score. Which ideally, if you can no miss, no hit, then you should be able to obtain even the first one with some consistency. If I did it right, yep, qualified. So yeah, if you perform well enough, it qualifies you and increases your rank. I forgot to put on my input display. Let me go toggle that on real quick. Let me get... Do I have the input display on here? Oh, no I don't. Okay, let me get some time to configure this. I'm just trying to set this up on a new scene here. I don't like that I have to do this, but that's fine. I don't have a good spot to put this, so... just rest it over my Noibat's ears. It's my Tetris layout, I know. So ideally I could just keep playing the earlier stages if I rank up. But if not, then I have to play either 3 or 4. I'm thinking for my sake, I just do the same thing where I jump right from area 1 to 4. Because you are given that option. So, you have to play 5 of the 7 stages throughout the run. You can play you have to play at least 5 stages. Assuming you don't qualify assuming you don't qualify and rank up a single time, you would have to play either 1 or 2, then you play 3 or 4, and then you go through 5 through 7 like normal. Yeah, if you want to qualify, you can't take a single. If you want to rank up, you have to not take a single hit on a stage. On top of performance, it's reasonable to do on easy if you give yourself enough dexterity, enough muscle memory. Though if you want to do this on the higher difficulties, be my guest. Good luck. Case in point. Okay, I'm throwing extra bombs I could be using later. I'm not sure how much I can describe about how this game plays. You kind of just take a look at the game and see if you can follow. I especially need that 1cc practice. Ah, I almost got by that without focusing. Focus being specifically the slowdown movement. Okay, laser shot doesn't cancel those bullets. Good to know. Oh, the spam bots never leave. Okay. Starting out with this game, I would just think that just try to get as many like bombs at your disposal as possible. So at this point, if I were to end my run now, I'd have enough coins allocated to buy a score stats display on the right, which it gives you a bit of a score breakdown throughout the entire run. It categorizes itself by a few different means, similar to how another doujin shmup called Crimson Clover does it. You basically have six different score categories on the list of it, simply. The difference between Crimson Clover and Stellavanity is that Crimson Clover does it on not only a per stage basis, but also throughout the entire run. Stellavanity only just does it through the run. I mean, it's not really much of a difference unless you're like really a statistics nerd like I am and want to have like, if you want to track like someone best on every possible category of score distribution per stage, giving you like an unrealistic number to work with. Then again, that's if you're the number nerd like some of us could be. Not to keep annoying my bag, right? I didn't exactly need to use that, but I went ahead anyway. Okay, there's something I do want to explain while we're doing this. Want to know what the hitbox of your character is? It's the red dot in the middle of your character. You can let your character's hair touch this circling washing machine of death, and you'll be fine. Just don't let those bullets touch your heart. And you'll be okay. Okay, so because I didn't rank up at all, or rather, I did rank up and then wait, I did rank down and that ranked 0. I'll learn in my own time how I rank down, but yeah, I'm thinking these later stages are just gonna be just a touch easier in that extent. Having a completely having the minimum rank here is actually making this a little easier than I was getting accustomed to. Because I was able to because I would easily qualify on stage 1 for a rank up, and then from there I just end up being at rank 1 for the rest of the run. That makes these last stages kind of hell even for a beginner. Just bullet graze them. It's just like how Cardinal Sins is. That was a good use of the bomb. Sweet. Okay, well, I'm going into the last stage again with 3 extends. Because I'm at rank 0 instead of rank 1, this might be just a little easier than I was. Just a little easier. I'm not gonna let that get the best of me though, because I don't want greed to take over. Greed is bad. I mean, greed is good in a way, but it's one of the 7 cardinal sins. So you don't really wanna. Don't take the chance unless you know what you're ready for. I don't know. Oi! Which sin is my favorite? We're talking about general cardinal sins, or even like the stages of cardinal sins. Talk about either. probably be focusing on this. Ooh. Okay. I don't know about general cardinal sins. My favorite cardinal sin stage would have to be Gluttony, because of all the medals you can get. All about the Sloth. Sloth stage in Cardinal Sins is also fun as well. Because you're just trying to grab a bunch of extends while also not accidentally shooting down your own extends as they drop. Sorry. Remind me after this run to look up that real quick. I know the bottom here is completely safe, which is why I'm sticking here. That was unfortunate. Because the only way I can destroy those lasers is if I were to either bump or just very carefully focus shot at grazing point. Plus this is at rank 0, so this is going. This is less of a corner crusher than it is otherwise. Again. I also want to dig out Crimson Clover so I can play that on stream as well. So I want to play that game again as well. Really damn fun score attacker. Very easy to win. It's like I myself can get extremely close to 1cc on the very beginning difficulty on the first attempts. So even brand new shmup players can get into these games. I wish more of these games could get that kind of Celeste kind of motivation, inspiration to succeed. Especially when you inevitably game over 50 times. Trying to beat the 6th stage of the run or something. spiraling washing machine. I have 4 extends. What? That's insane for me. My chances of clearing from here are a little higher than before. Just a little higher. 3 extents going in is crazy. But this is rank 0, so... Full canceling in these games are really fun if they're designed properly. I have 3 extents, so just use those bombs. Ah! Mortifier. And clear with 2 extends. That's over 800 million. Yep, got it. 809. Thick. Alrighty. $809.99. That was with 2 extends going in. Almost 4 near the end of the stage before the boss. Good one. Just not enough to level up again, but now I'll have enough to show the score extent feature. So, now that I have that, just look at my yeah, here we go. I have 29,000 coins. Now I can buy this feature. Like the coins are mostly used for unlocking like side game features, and this is the one I wanted to go for. The ability to just display your score. Then the next option after that shows you how many times you miss or bomb throughout your run. But if I play this enough, I'll get more coins and then buy this. But I wanted the score display because now I'm gonna go into a practice stage. I'm just gonna play through stage 4 on. Yeah. Rule stage 4, Lemu-C. Now look at the right side. Now that I have this, now you can see where the numbers come from. Also, I'm on normal difficulty, so this is way worse. But this is for demonstration purposes, so I'm fine with it. Now all you nerds can get all the numbers you want. I gotta admit these games have absurd scoring, because games like this, it's not too uncommonplace to have scores in the hundreds of millions. In some games, getting scores in the billions is like standard procedure for even the most beginner of players. And in those games, the world records end up being in the quadrillions or higher, so make heads or tails of that, if you will. You ever want to be a numbers nerd? Well, here you go. Oh god, these bolts fly at diagonals on normal! Oh shit! I have not played anything higher than easy yet. Hey, you can probably tell. The bullet density here is gross. Oh, damn. Oh my god, it's the Eschatos homing lasers. They fired that soon. On easy difficulty, those Eschatos lasers come in the final phase of that boss. Which would come in right here. If I were killing the boss a little slower. If I were doing it just a little slower, basically. But yeah. So I do need to mention, if you ever play in practice mode, you're not going to gain any, you're not going to gain anything for the shops. So you're not going to get experience, you can't level up your practice. Though you can really customize almost everything else. Suppose this is just a way to demonstrate these shmup games and how crazy they can be. Alright, I just remembered, the 7 cardinal sins. I know there's the AI prompt, but I want the visual real quick. I want the visual of the 7 cardinal sins. Okay, out of curiosity here, what is about sloth? Wait, this isn't the image I'm looking for. Why? These aren't the 7 deadly. No, these are deadly sins. Oh. No, wait, they are the 7 deadly sins, but they weren't the greed, lust, and etc. that I know of. It's just weird. Not gonna lie, sloth would be like me in real life. Okay, mine probably gluttony. Wink, wink. And I guess one more thing to mention with Stellavanity real quick as I go through this again. You can only save replays if you either 1 credit clear or you decide to just game over after you lose all your lives on your first credit. If you continue, you can't get a replay. So as a starter, you'd pretty much have to record a whole live play. Okay, how long has this segment been going on? Okay, an hour and a half. Perfect. Now from here, I don't know what else I can really showcase. Because I want to get comfortable with the easy difficulties before I even consider stepping into normal. Because normal mode is a major step up from even like rank 3 easy. Like rank 0 normal is that much exponentialer. That's not a word. But you get the idea. Now, I was playing in rule mode. I don't have a proper, like, identification of what rule mode is like in terms of being different than story. Though I think if anything, rule mode strict is supposed to specifically just prevent you from being like omegally overleveled. Like, if there was anything I did recall, it was probably that the strict rule set for this is that you can only have a certain level cap playing on specific difficulties. So on easy, you can only start up to like level 10 or something on your character. So like think of it like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. If any of you have played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, think of that one dungeon in the post game where your character is reverted to level 1 temporarily for the duration of that dungeon, and then is brought back to normal once you exit. That's essentially what you're going for here. So like, on Pandemonium, which is the hardest difficulty, which I think only one person in the West has been able to 1cc at the absolute top level. Like Omega Final Boss, rank 4 EX and stuff. I think the level cap here would be 30. No wait, easy would be 10, so 20, 35 or something, like 35 or something. I don't know. That's not the stuff I want to worry about. It's just that I really wanted to start getting into other shmup games again, and this is one I actually did try a few years ago. I had downloaded the trial version off the official website, and not bad. Obviously, with the trial version, you can't really play more than 2 stages before it stops. Yeah, so you end up getting much more of a caravan kind of experience out of it, which is whatever. And then when you go and like get the whole experience, you have all this right on your fingertips. This whole certification thing I am confused about. I know it's an achievement, like listing of swords, though you don't get to see the achievements until you actually unlock the conditions to obtain them. And they're not like a form of statistics either, because your real stats would be if you're willing to actually hold all your numbers up. Oh yeah, here's the rule 1cc. This one, rank 0. We're at the very top there. Anyway, just look at my character again. Okay, I could barely fit one more shot point stone, and then with the extra 9 points, I could do. I think discharge is related to using the bomb button. So, why not? Just throw a few points there for my like next runs off street and stuff. Anyway, it's 8 o'clock now, so I'm just gonna get right to the Bejeweled and start on that.